Hello, moviegoers. My name is Justin, and I love review movies. And since I'm going to review a movie for a good friend of mine who tweeted me and his request, so I'm going to give his request. He asked me to review the Rocky series because he's a big fan of the Rocky series. I'm not saying his name, but I said okay, I'll review the Rocky series, and he loves the Rocky series. He's a big fan of it, and I had to remind him with this video, dude. I understand you don't like Creed as much as Rocky, but I'm sorry, my friend. Creed is a part of the Rocky series, so you know. Let's move on. But I watched the first film, and the movie starts off really well done. I mean, you see the name, the whole detail in the movie. Where the movie starts you off, you see Stallone boxing. And what a good way to introducing the character that he's boxing somebody. And he's fighting some, you know, unknown match and nobody really cares about. And you see that nobody gives a shit. Even though it seems like a full crowd and he won the match, he won basically fucking peanuts. And the movie shows his character right there and there. He feels depressed. He feels he's not going anywhere. He feels like he wants to go to the distance, but he feels like he's stuck. And he's seeing like he's making bad decisions. You know, he's smoking, which is kind of interesting. He's a boxer, and drinking. He's hanging out. He's kind of like a people person. In this movie, and you see how to establish himself. And it's good for Stallone because this movie really started his career of the Rocky franchise. Who never thought this would keep going, huh? But it shows he's a people person. People love him, stuff like that. But he sees that he works for the mob. He had to break somebody's thumb, somebody's money, stuff like that. I gotta give Stallone this. This is one of his best performances. The movie Creed. Best performance. I'm surprised he didn't get nominated Academy Award for this. The actress who played Adrian, great. Of course, Mickey, who loves him? Come on, Rocky. Come on, let's fight. You know, he said, "Come on, Mick. You know what I'm talking about." You know, stuff like that. That classic lines we know and love. And they have the montage, and I love the workout montage, stuff like that. And it was well shot, stuff like that. But this movie was different. You would think after that classic music, he goes in the stairs and goes like this. But I love about this that he didn't go fight. He's doubting himself. He's doubting. He's like, I'm gonna lose. He said, I don't want to fight this guy. I'm gonna lose this fight. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And because he's staying on the rain and stuff like that. And he's asked him, hey, I'm supposed to wear different shorts. And the guy said, doesn't matter. Nobody's going to remember you for a minute. And he knows he's right, unfortunately. It's a really powerful scene. But my favorite scene, I think, is the Christmas scene. I'm sure you know this. The movie never came out, but it's a Christmas scene. It was well acted by the actor who played Paulie. Real well done. I mean, the acting is really top-notch in this movie. Surprisingly, this movie is well-paced and great dialogue. So good for Stallone, who wrote the script, the whole detail. But you still, I think, is more important with his movie because it's showing that this is him. He wants to go the distance. And I think this movie represents his acting career. Because you gotta remember, he was struggling, and this guy is struggling. And he's trying to go to the distance, and he's trying to have a dream. He wants to be the best. And he finally has it, but he's doubting himself. And and I like that. That's realistic. It's like he goes to a woman he loves and say, I don't think I can win this. And I think that's a really powerful scene. And of course, a great fight. You see Apollo underestimating his opponent. Big mistake. And I love that scene that he punched him down the ground. And Apollo's like, what the fuck? And he's looking at him like, this guy's for real. And this when Apollo said, okay, I'm done playing with you. Because at first, he was playing with him. And now he's like, oh, I'm done playing with you. And he started fighting him. And he's trying to lock him down. And I love the scene he told Apollo, "You're not getting a rematch. You're not getting a rematch." When the fight ended, and then Walkie said, "I don't want no rematch." And of course, the classic scene, he yells, "Adrian, Adrian," and she comes to him and hug him. The end. But it's a great film. I loved it. I can see why it's a classic. It's a definitely A+ movie. If you haven't seen it, or you want to refresh the Rocky series, it's a good start. Watch the first one, see how it all started, his career and his movie career. And I think that's why the movie worked, because you relate to him, and I think that's what Stallone could play him so well, because that's basically his acting career before he got big. But it's a great film, definitely A+ film, and I can't wait to review the next one. Now, like I said, if you like this review, leave your comments in the comment section, and tell me what's your favorite boxing movie, and I'll review the next walking movie. And subscribe, ring that bell, share, and please wash your hands, keep a safe distance, and God bless. And hopefully we get through this. I'll see you at next movie review.